My meditation will focus on the fact that we are in a new year, a new semester. For some of you, a brand new degree, and for others, a relatively new degree. New classes, new instructors, new beginnings. So I will be guiding a meditation on the existential meaning of beginnings. I'm going to invite each of you to begin by releasing any stress of the day, any deadlines that you're facing. Release the tension. Allow your bodies to become fully relaxed, your muscles loose, limp, your breathing soft, gentle, and even. Allow your mind to quiet like the stillness of a mountain lake. Continue to breathe slowly, gently. Gently inhaling, gently exhaling. If it feels comfortable, allow your eyes to close. Allow yourself to be affected by the words I speak, experiencing the existential meaning of beginnings. Hermann Hesse, in his poem Steps, wrote, "And within every beginning there dwells a magic which shelters us and helps us to live." And I invite you each to experience moments of magic in these beginnings, your Saybrook education, your spring 2025 classes. Another author, Hugo von Hofmannsthal, Austrian, in his drama Schwierigem, wrote, "Here are you and I, and everything begins afresh. All of life is an eternal beginning again." And I invite each of you in today and in these coming days to experience that you are here with one another. Here are you and I, and everything begins afresh. The Houston novelist and poet Jessica Edouard wrote, "Every morning's dew is a fresh breath of a new beginning." And I invite each of you to be open in the days to come to the fresh breath of many new beginnings. Mary Shelley, wife of the poet Shelley and author of Frankenstein, in one of her gentler moments wrote, "The beginning is always today. And no matter how many setbacks we've faced, today offers us always a new beginning." The poet Rainer Maria Rilke, in his Letters to a Young Poet, reminded us that new beginnings are sometimes frightening, sometimes distressing, sometimes ominous. Something breaks through and it's unfamiliar. And that can happen with learning, with classes, with one's classmates, with instructors. And I'll read his words. "For they are the moments when something new has entered into us, something unknown. Our feelings grow mute in shy perplexity. Everything in us withdraws. A stillness comes, and the new, which no one knows, stands in the midst of it and is silent." And I invite each of you to be open even to frightening beginnings, because sometimes what is new develops into something very positive through the way we respond to challenges. And finally, Ursula Le Guin, the fantasy writer, in her novel, The Left Hand of Darkness, wrote, "It is good to have an end to journey towards, but it is the journey that matters in the end. It is the journey that matters in the end." And I invite each of you to be open to this journey, including the challenges, including any setbacks, but to embrace the journey. And if the journey takes a little longer here and there, or more effort than expected, embrace the journey. Thank you.